Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Dano on this Sunday morning with Frank. Get your coffee together. Hit pause on this video. Get your coffee together. Have coffee with us this morning as we're going to discuss some pretty gloomy stuff here, guys. I have no real way to sugarcoat this. Things just keep getting worse, and I don't see any signs of it getting any better. I really, I don't know. I don't know anymore. We have Quaker Oats here, okay? Quaker Oats, which we said when we covered this back on December 15th or 16th, a few weeks ago, that it was probably going to expand, that it was going to get bigger. Now, we've seen a lot of different products that were not listed on the recall still disappear from stores like Kroger, Walmart, Meijer, some of these major supermarkets. Some of our viewers were even saying that they were disappearing from Publix as well down south. Now, we don't have Publix, so I do, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. Give us a like as it helps spread our videos out across the masses around the world, because it's because of you guys how we're able to get this information out here as fast as possible. Also, I missed it here. I'm a little overwhelmed with all these different recalls going on. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And how this has been going on for so long with certain products. We saw this back with Jif peanut butter a couple years ago, how it just kept getting bigger and bigger. We didn't even see Jif peanut butter for like 7 months, right? Because it expanded back over a year. I think that Jif was worried if they started putting it back in the stores so quickly that people, they would have a big mess on their hands because people wouldn't buy it, right? So why put the product out there if people aren't going to buy it? Because the recall is still fresh in everybody's minds. It was for us. Jessica's a diehard Jif peanut butter lover, and even she was against them. So I don't know. Quaker Oats is expanded. It is all over the news here, guys. All you got to do is Google Quaker Oats recall, and I'm going to be reading from Food Safety News a little bit. Thank you to some of our subscribers and some of our viewers that have sent me a couple emails on some of this stuff. We have a couple big ones to go over here today, but we're going to talk about the one that keeps expanding. I feel like it's the cantaloupe thing all over again. Like, okay, now it's blowing up in the news. Okay, like a few weeks later, like it wasn't a big deal before. Okay. Go on to say here, they put Quaker Oats expands December product recall over salmonella contamination. The Quaker Oats Company is expanding their December 15th, 2023 recall to include additional cereals, bars, and snacks because of potential salmonella contamination. The products listed below are sold throughout all 50 United States, including Puerto Rico, Guam, and Saipan. So that is a pretty big area of where they're pulling all of this stuff down. This recall applies to the specific products listed below. In addition to the products announced on December 15th, 2023, a combined list of recalled products is available at www.quakerrecallusa.com. And they have a full list here, and I'm going to go over some of them here because I know thousands of our viewers love Quaker Oats products. Now, this does not include, at least from what we know as of now, this does not include instant oatmeal or their canisters of instant oats or quick oats, and those we get most comments on the channel of those. So it does not include those yet. So hopefully it doesn't at all. But I'll tell you what, I mean, you really gotta keep your head on a swivel, as a lot of people say on the channel these days. We're just going to quickly go over these. There are a lot of them, so pay attention if you have some of these in your pantry. I know we have a lot of preppers, a lot of people that stockpile different snacks and stuff like that. So this is for you guys or anybody that may have these in your cabinets. You may want to pay attention. I'm going to quickly go through these, okay, because there's a lot of them. I don't want to just go, I'm not going to go through the different UPC numbers. We're going to go through the best before dates. That way, if you see the best before date on yours, you know you need to either get on the FDA website to check the UPC codes, and the different sizes. If I was to go through all these, it would be an hour-long video. And I apologize for not going through all of it, but we're going to go through the product and the best before date between, okay? So first product, Quaker Chewy Granola Bars, Fruity Fun and Amazing Apple, best before January 11th, 2024 and September 1st, 2024. And these are dates in between. Okay, so that expands out quite a bit here. Anything best before January 11th, 2024 through September 1st, 2024. So even if you have extended out dates here that seem to go way further than you think that it would be a potential hazard, you want to check these, okay? And if that is, you want to check the UPC code, and if it matches, get your refund and don't open that box. Quaker Chewy Granola Bars, Fruity Fun, Splendid Strawberry, January, best before January 11th, 2024 through July 3rd, 2024. And these must be the new ones, because these are the ones we did not go over. Let's see, then the Quaker Chewy Granola Bars, Amazing Apple and Splendid Strawberry Variety Pack, January 11th, 2024 through July 3rd, 2024. And then they have the yogurt bars, which this one's surprising because we saw a lot of yogurt bars, and as to where we didn't talk much about it, I know a lot of people were saying on the channel, probably don't buy those either because those could be affected. And you're right. You're right. Quaker Chewy Granola Bars, yogurt, strawberry flavor. And there's a few different UPC codes and stuff on those. So if you have those, make sure you check. That have the best buy dates of January 11th, 2024. And these will all be 2024 best buy dates. So that we go over, I believe, through October 1st, 2024. And then they have the blueberry flavor of the yogurt ones, January 11th, 2024 through October 1st, 2024. And then the variety pack, same, best if used by dates, January 11th through October 1st, 2024. Boy, and that's an expansive, that's a lot. Captain Crunch, ooh, here we go. Okay. Cereal bars that are affected, right? Now, well, we're going to talk a little bit about this here in a little while. Captain Crunch treats Crunch Berry cereal bar. So the cereal bar, right? January 11th, 2024 through October 31st, 2024. And then they have the Captain Crunch Variety Pack that has the same best if used by dates of January through October 1st, 2024. And then they have the Peanut Butter Crunch Cereal Bar. See, these weren't on here. This is all new, guys. All new. This is, oh boy. Peanut Butter Crunch Cereal Bar, January 11th through October 1st, 2024. And then they have the original Crunch Cereal Bars. Now that is January 11th, 2024 through July 3rd, 2024. So, okay, here are some cereals that are affected. We know that there was a lot of granola cereals that were affected. Let's see. I'll tell you what, guys. I mean, it would really be easier to just go on Food Safety News and check this out. I'm sure they have this on the FDA website as well. There's a lot of news stations that are covering this as well, too. So, I don't know. Let me scroll down here. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to just go, from here on, I'm going to go down through these. We're going to talk about cereals. If you want to check the dates on this, well, we'll just roll through it. I don't want this video to be an hour long. Let's see. Quaker Chewy Granola Bars, Breakfast Cereal, Chocolate and Strawberry Variety Pack, January 11th, 2024 through July 3rd. Quaker Chewy Granola Breakfast Cereal, Chocolate, same best if used by date, through July 3rd, 2024, starting on January. Quaker Chewy Granola Bars, Breakfast Cereal Strawberry, and that goes through July 3rd, 2024 as well. All of these have been starting July 11th, if best if used by dates. Every one so far. Squares Cinnamon, the Oatmeal Squares Cinnamon, same except the January 11th through October 1st, 2024. Squares Brown Sugar, same expiration date, or best if used by date. And then they have the Quaker Oatmeal. Ooh, is that the... Wait a minute. Is this the oatmeal too? Quaker oatmeal squares. Okay, squares, honey nut. But it doesn't say that on this. Yeah, squares. Okay. I guess they have oatmeal squares. Anyway, we're gonna. Boy, it looks like anything that is a bar. And they'll have signs. Like if you shop at Kroger, they'll have signs. There's signs everywhere. Me and Jessica were at Kroger today trying to get a few last minute things before the ice cold weather hits. I don't know what I'm going to do. We may just be having a lot of coffee here over the next couple days. I know me and Jessica plan on doing like a couple meals throughout the week. So we're going to do that. Make some nice warm meals. It's supposed to be like 14 degrees here tomorrow. Ooh, it snowed this morning a little bit. Let's see. More of the Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch Instant Oatmeal. Oh boy. Captain Crunch All Berries Instant Oatmeal. Okay, so I guess all of these are made by Quaker. I'll tell you what, any Quaker products that you have, I would check the FDA and I would check some of these numbers. I was unaware. They have a snack mix here. The Munchies snack mix, Munchie mix, January 11th, 2024 through May 7th, 2024. They have a Gatorade protein bar, peanut butter and chocolate, January 11th, 2024 through April 10th, 2024. Okay, so any of these products, and they mix throughout here. Some of these say oatmeal, some of them say oatmeal bars. You may want to check if you have any of these in your cupboard or pantry, any kind of Quaker products. I would definitely check. Didn't see Quaker oatmeal, but this whole thing, the Quaker oatmeal squares honey, but those are the squares. And then they have Captain Crunch all berry cereal. Ooh, that's affected? That's the cereal. The Crunch Berry cereal? Oh boy. Okay. Boy, guys, I'll tell you what, and this is what I was saying by it being a little overwhelming. I was kind of reading through this before, and I was like, how am I going to, I know this is going to be a long video. I apologize for that. But we got to get this information out here. It's absolutely ridiculous with all this stuff going on. We had said, we knew that a few weeks ago that this was going to be way bigger than what I think people originally intended it to be. They go on to say consumers should check their pantries for any of the products listed below and dispose of them. Additionally, get your money back. Get your money back. Additionally, consumers with any product noted below can contact Quaker Consumer Relations 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, 1-800-492-9322. So that is the Quaker Consumer Relations hotline, 1-800-492-9322, or you can visit that website at www.quakerrecallusa.com. Consumers can scan the Smart Label QR code on the product package to determine if it has been recalled. Okay, so if you do that, which a lot of people don't, but I mean, if you do, if you have the QR code and everything, you may be able to see if that one has been instantly recalled. Would I trust that? No. I would still go on the FDA website, or Food Safety News is what we're looking at here. I know a lot of our viewers read from Food Safety News. It's good. So now, and I like how they break it down too. How they break it down. They break down the dates of everything that has happened in the past, which we already did, but still. Okay. Now, one ridiculous one here. I didn't really have too much time to check it out. But someone had sent me an email on this, so we're going to check this out together. And I did look it up before, and it does look like it is, like it's happening. I mean, it's 130,000 pounds of turkey kielbasa. I know we have a lot of viewers on the channel that eat like ground turkey and turkey, so we definitely want to mention this one here. And we try to mention all of them if I can get to it, because this is ridiculous stuff, guys. It really is. Let's take a sip of coffee. Okay. Now they have this under listed all recipes, and I read from that and I was like, they were, I don't know. We'll read from the United States Department of Agriculture. That sounds like a good one. Okay, let's see. Recalls ready-to-eat turkey kielbasa products due to possible extraneous material contamination. Yes, we have more plastic parts and things like that showing up in meat products. Right? We just had one. We just had one like a month ago. There's so many of them I can't even keep up, guys. This is yeah, in the what was it? The banquet? Not banquet. Oh, there. Let me remind me down in the comments. We ain't got time to look up a bunch of other stuff. I know there was one of them. Oh, it was the dinosaur, the little, the stuff that is advertised for kids. The little dinosaur chicken nuggets from Tyson that had the plastic pieces in it and stuff. Now that's long past. That's been a while, but yes, that's the one I'm thinking of here. Okay, so the FSDA says they're recalling approximately 133,039 pounds. Just a small number, right? 133,000 pounds of ready-to-eat turkey kielbasa products that may be contaminated with extraneous materials, specifically bone fragments. Bone fragments? Accidents happen, I guess, right? I mean, if, one time is an accident, a couple 100,000 times, is that still considered an accident? Guys, this stuff just, and I know I'm going to have people on here, but new viewers will come in and say, well, that happens. It does, guys, it does. Accidents happen, but you know what? This is happening way too often. We had more food recalls in 2023 than we ever have recorded in history. Ever. And that's dating back over 100 years, maybe more. When, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said something on the channel today in one of our videos. I think it was our Walmart, where we went to Walmart, saying check the labels. I 100% check the labels on everything. Make sure you know what is going into your food and what is going into your body, because a lot of this stuff does seem to be changing. I'm not saying this is part of the change, but I'm saying that foods are changing every day. People are now calling it like skimflation, right? They're not putting the same ingredients in. They're keeping it to where they don't have to announce it. But have you noticed that we're seeing some of these other things as well? Like we're seeing recalls because there wasn't a clarification of wheat, or there wasn't a clarification of soy, right? We're seeing products fly off that people are taking down off the shelves off for recalls because somebody may be allergic to soy. Somebody may be allergic to wheat. You have to mention these things on the labels. I am allergic to coconut. I have to watch everything I do. I have to make sure that if there's coconut on the label, that I don't eat it. Now, you got to be careful. You really do. The ready-to-eat kielbasa items were produced on October 27th, 2023 and October 30th, 2023. The following products are subject to recall. 13-ounce plastic vacuum-sealed packages containing, quote, Parkview Turkey Polska Kielbasa. That's a popular one. And I will give the code for this because I do believe it is just one. 13-ounce plastic vacuum-sealed packages, Parkview Turkey Polska, Kielbasa, with a lot number P as in Paul, -32009, and a use by date of April 24th, 2024, or use by date of April 27th, 2024. So those are short, very specific dates. If you have these with that lot number of P as in Paul 32009, and if those are on those dates, that's 133,039 pounds. That is a lot of one product, right? If it covered their beef and this and that, and it was several, then it wouldn't mean so much. But this is 133,000 pounds of turkey kielbasa. Okay, so let's see. The product subject to recall all bear establishment number P as in Paul 32009, printed with the use by date on the front of the package. These items were shipped to retail locations nationwide. And it doesn't say any of them. So this may be something you may want to check out on the FDA. But if you have the lot number and the best if used by dates, you shouldn't have an issue. Um, let's see. FSIS is concerned that some product may be in consumers' refrigerators or freezers right now. Consumers who have purchased these products are urged not to consume them. These products should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase. Yeah, get your money back. Get your money back. I hate when they say throw away. I ain't throwing it away. You're giving me my money back. That is happening. Let's see. And they give you a hotline to get on or to call here if there's an issue or you want to talk to somebody. It's the USDA Meat and Poultry Hotline. And that is 1-888-674-6854. 1-888-674-6854. Guys, I'll tell you what. Now, and I know I may sound a little, just very irritated, but I am. I'm very irritated by this because I shouldn't have to come on here and mention a recall every day. I was planning on talking about things that were going to be going on throughout the week with me and Jessica. Trying to do some different videos, maybe some cooking stuff, show you guys. We got, I'm going to spoil it there. We have something coming up here probably in a few days. It's going to take us a while because something where we're actually recording something over a couple days, something we've never done before. But we kind of take you shopping with us, show a little bit of prices and how to make a certain meal, which I can't name. And yeah, who knows? There may be a recall on some of these products here in a couple days. So we got to be careful. That's why we bring this to your attention. The kielbasa thing, it's just one of 100,000 things that I feel like, I don't know where we're going for this year, guys. I know it is early. I kind of, I was trying to back off a little bit on some of the different recalls that we hear, like that are not food, because we cover food on the channel here. And, it's like if there's a car recall or something, and thank you for the emails for that. If there's a car recall, you're going to get messages through that anyway, through either the BMV or other things, other ways. But these are happening so fast. These food recalls are happening so fast. We need to pay attention. We got to make sure. I wanted to make sure that if you have any of these extra, I didn't know it was going to be more products of Quaker, which I'm a little surprised to see that. I would have thought that over 3 weeks they would have already had the research done on that. And slapped the, hey, pull this down off the shelves. Chances are a lot of these other products are in your home right now. So I don't know. I kind of felt the need that I better let my 40,000 subscribers here know. Right? Because a lot of people love Quaker. We get thousands and thousands and thousands of comments on Quaker products in a year. It's probably one of the most commented products for me to check out some of the different prices. Now, I haven't lately because we haven't gotten a lot of comments on them. Kind of follow in suit of, things that you guys are not seeing in the stores or, anything that I notice that has gone up in price. That is really what I have to focus on these days because we do have so many people on the channel now. And we thank you all so much for being part of the adventure here. Anything you see, any price increases that you see in some of your stores, make sure you let us know. Anything that is flying off the shelves and not coming back, make sure you let us know. But also let your neighbor know on here by abbreviating at least what state. If you want to abbreviate the city and state, awesome. We have a lot of viewers that do that because you are helping other viewers in your area save them money from going to this store. Like, okay, Piggly Wiggly just went up another $1 on a box of Cheerios. I'm not buying it no more. Not that you're not going to buy it, but I'm just saying, it's why we talk about buying the sales up as you see them. That way, you find a good sale on it, like Piggly Wiggly in Arizona. We don't have Piggly Wiggly. I'm just making an example. Their Cheerios went up $1 on your shopping trip. Just as something so you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, you'd be surprised how many people you actually help by posting this information because, it's like if you're writing a list out for where you're getting groceries for the week, well, people read through the comments and are like, well, okay, I'm not getting this. Look at meat, guys. Meat is going beyond what we ever thought it would ever go. I knew it was going up. We knew months ago it was going up. Did I think it was going to go up this high? Absolutely not. And Kroger today when me and Jessica were we were kind of filming some of the things that we are going to do this meal thing, which anyway, a lot of the meat was gone. I mean, a lot, a lot. Now, I am taking into consideration that we got really bad weather coming. It's going to get really cold. Make sure you guys are prepared. Prepare for the cold weather, guys. If you're in Cincinnati, it's going to get dangerous cold. Tomorrow we have a high of 14. So you don't want to be outside too long. Make sure you're bundled up. Make sure your car is prepared. You know, make sure if you're not going to go anywhere for a few days, these cold temperatures can really wreak havoc on a battery. So I would go out and start your car. And if you don't leave, I kind of recommend waiting until the sun's out for a little while, like 10 or 11 o'clock, and then go start your car after the sun has had a little bit of time to beat down on the hood. Unless you got to get up early and go to work at 5 in the morning, you know, which I get that. But chances are, you know, if you're doing that, then you're running your car every day anyway. But in this cold, like I said, battery can really, you know, battery companies, used battery companies, all these different companies that make car batteries really make a lot of money this time of year. So, and that is why, because of the cold weather, just really destroys them. But once you can get them up and running, and keep it running for a little while, make sure you got oil in your car. Check your oil, check your fluids, check your antifreeze. Make sure you got antifreeze in your car. You don't want to look out your window and see it smoking, you know, knock on wood. Guys, I'll tell you what, with these recalls, it's just one other thing. One other thing. And I know I hated hearing the Quaker Oats because we got a lot of comments. A lot of people were affected by the Quaker Oat recall a few weeks ago. So I was really upset to kind of have to mention all these other things, but we just got to watch. We got to, you know, some people were saying they literally have the FDA website thing to ding their phone or their internet or their computers if there's another recall. I mean, you know, I think I'm checking every day. I'm checking every day. I had to kind of combine. I knew the kielbasa thing was a few days ago, but wasn't able to do it until today. But you know, this message is for to make sure that you guys are paying attention to what is going on in the news. We've got events all around the world that seem to keep ever changing, with conflicts in the Middle East and out a little further, which I'm not going to go into, but it seems like we continually get more and more involved, and the more and more involved we get in these things, the more prices that are going to go up for other things like gas, food, everything. Everything. So we got to make sure that, again, we just have to do what we can, make sure that we're stocking up on the things that we can afford inside our budget, right? We, you know, whatever we can, you know, we got to be smart about it. We got to be smart. And it stinks for all the people that have been smart about other things and stocking up on a lot of these different things that we constantly have recalls on. I don't know. I could get into different theories and different things, but no, I have to remember to limit what I say. But I'm sure a lot of people have their opinions. Make sure you let us know down in the comments. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.